I signed up for Rintaicho's second community Umamusume tournament, and this is my attempt at training the Symboli Rudolf I would be using for the Elimination Round. See, there were so many signups for this one, because the first video made it blow up and people were like, oh, I gotta get in on that. So there's an elimination round that starts Friday, the 21st is the deadline. I still don't really have a good ace for it. See, there were so many signups that there are two groups just for the elimination round. And for the elimination round, the top 9 from each group will advance. And then the top 9 from that, and so on and so forth until we get to the proper bracket system. I'm going to be entirely honest here, unless this Symboli Rudolf is like Giga Chad, I'm probably gonna wash out during the first elimination round unless I get lucky to make top 9, in which case I'll probably wash out during the second elimination round. But I still want to try and make some content out of this in case I don't make it. Because, I mean, I know there's no real chance I'm gonna make it to the full end of the tournament. There's no way. My Uma account is just not set up for that, given the massive lack of time I spent on it during a bunch of points. See, I took a lot of breaks from the internet because, you know, mental health matters. It's why I, you know, didn't exactly post for a long time on YouTube and everything. So, my Umamusume account is not where it should be, considering I technically started like about a month after launch. But I'm doing this to have fun. So, without any further ado, let's get into career mode. Started off my recording of the actual gameplay footage by showing off my Sparks and support card information because I forgot to record that. And fun fact, so trying to record the Umamusume mobile app on my phone is really difficult because it decides to just stop capturing at times, and I don't notice until way later because I realized that the little notification dot showing, hey, you're recording, is gone. I mean, it worked out because by the time I realized it had stopped recording, Umamusume had frozen. But yeah, I decided to do the psychotic thing and make this Rudolf an end closer. Because, truth be told, even though I do want this Rudolf to work for the Rin Community Cup, I'm also going to be building her with the intention that she can also work for the next upcoming CM, the Scorpio Cup, because I did not do well on the Libra Cup, and I want to make something different about that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the only reason I chose to go with Symboli Rudolf for this, she's not even potential level 5. She's not one of my, like, technically my best horse for medium races is either Hishiyama or Mijiro McQueen. However, this is happening around Christmas time. And since the Christmas skins for Umas aren't coming out until after Christmas, the only Christmas-y Uma that we currently have on Global is default Symboli Rudolf. And it works out because I literally got her. I'm not being exaggeratory when I say that on my very first day of playing, I got Akikawa door and out came Symboli freaking Rudolf. And oh my god. this woman aura farms to bits, but I love her. She's so cringe and fun, and oh my god. She's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. And I don't know, I just think it'll be funny to run, like, because I'm obviously not going to make it very far, so I may as well just have some fun and build a bullshit build so that I can just fuck around, because there's no way that I'm going to actually make it any farther. Like, I was genuinely thinking that my, like, meme team, if I actually made it to where the point in the tournament where you can have 3 Umas participate, is that I would run Symboli Rudolf, Gold Chip, and then a fucking Evil Nature, because they're all freaking Christmas colored. I mean, definitely, like, next year, if this happens again, I will probably strategically make sure that I actually have, like, the Christmas Uma skins, like Biwa Haihide and Oguri Cap. But, I mean, come on, it's for the funnies. I know I'm not gonna make it that far because I'm not a whale. I spent literally like $15 and that's it, and that was just to get the half Annie paid crystal thing. But holy moly, I know I'm gonna bomb really hard on the actual thing, so I just want to have fun with it, you know? Like, Symboli Rudolph's entire personality is like dad jokes and puns and being a freaking jackass, and that's exactly what I want to do. I just want to be a freaking jackass and have fun with it. Like, who gives a rat's? Anyway, I'm gonna try and continue the rest of the career, and hopefully not too much will have gone down the drain. I'm still looking through all the footage to try and figure out where we are that I've captured. Honestly, this is very much just a meme build, and hopefully, I mean, if I make it top 9, I will try and train a better version, maybe with double end close sparks and actual medium sparks, because somehow she got long S despite not training her for long. She's trying to be for medium because the cup is for, it's on the Japan Cup, but it's winter and heavy. I think it might be the most difficult thing ever, but listen, I'm not gonna go for the winter, like, green skill. I'm literally just gonna grab left-handed, because that way I can use this Rudolph for, you know, the Tenosho Autumn CM that's coming up later in the month. Ironically, it's coming up around the time of the Elimination in real life. Speaking of the Elimination, I'm gonna try and find a way to watch that and, like, react to it. It'll probably just be a voiceover reaction because, you know, can't figure out how to get my VTuber to work with showing up on screen as I'm doing stuff, but yeah, might be cool. Who knows, we might watch some history unfold, like how there was with the Japan Cup this year with freaking Admire Terra throwing off their jockey and just booking it and technically winning, but like, no. If you didn't have your jockey, you didn't win. ここは負けられない一番人気。見たか。これが皇帝の走りだ。疲れがないといい。
指導に迷ったら始めよう。基礎的なトレ承知した。疲れがないと言え。わかった。少しばかり疲れが。疲れがない。
注目の一番人。
Rudolph, what the fuck? I mean, I probably should have expected that given she has a fucking B and end. But, come on, it's the freaking hopeful stakes! More like the hopeless stakes. Jesus Christ, Rudolph, why are you doing this to me? Why can't you just be as easy to train as fucking Bakshin? I hope one day that there is a sprint, like a sprint or a mile, Rin Community Cup, so that I can just fucking balls to the walls, like, speed and guts max a Bakshin front runner, and then it's like, boom, you're never getting past me. Guaranteed win. That would be really funny, actually. Oh my god, I hope she sees my video about my Rudolph and hears this and is like, you know what, that would be really fucking funny to do for the next Community Cup. I mean, technically there's nothing stopping me from just doing a cup like that on my own, but I don't really have that big of a following. I only have 47 fucking subscribers. Like, I have nothing. I have no one. And I'm purposely recording this video as vertical to try and make it into as many YouTube shorts as possible so that I can get my subscriber count up, because I've noticed that shorts actually got me 2 more subscribers in just the span of a couple days than throughout an entire year of trying to make long form content. So, God, what the hell? I'm just trying to get monetized over here so I can make money and not be broke and actually afford to wail on this shit. Because, I mean, oh my god, when fucking I'm screwed because I don't have a Kita-san Black. Kita-san Black rerun is coming pretty much today as of recording this and doing this Symboli Rudolf run. And if you notice, I don't have Kita-san Black. I usually have to borrow her. But honestly, from what I've seen of the times where I've either borrowed Kita-san or seen someone else use their own Kita-san, even MLB Kita-san, she fucking slacks so hard! Like, Kita-san Black, more like Kita-san Slack, with how she's always, like, forgetting she's a fucking speed card. Like, she shows up on wit half the time, or power, and it's like, no, Kita-san, no! Go to speed, you freaking jerk! Go to speed, Kita-san! Go to speed! And it's like, she doesn't want to, and it's like, I hate it so much. Like, please, Kita-san. You're a rented card! Just go on fucking speed so I can actually get towards an S rank, you fucking bitch! It's like, no, I'm gonna go wit. Honestly, I'm considering just saving for the Almond Eye SSR speed card, because that's technically Kita-san power creep. I don't know if the Almond Eye card has higher specialty priority or not, but I can't deal with the bullshit of Kita-san. Like, Kita-san is just... Kita-san makes me crash out. Immensely.
初子貫徹始めよう
ここは負けられない。
次こそ頂点
Rudolph, you are not a nice nature! Why are you... Oh... I know it's because your stats are lacking and... Rudolph, please, 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 Rudolph, do good. Don't be in B-jail. Don't be in B-jail when I end this career. Please, please, Rudolph.
疲れがないと少しばかり基礎的なトレーニングよし一丁始めか
Also, I'm aware that I am using, Bakshin and Biko Pegasus. That is because they are stat sticking for me. I don't care about the gold skills from them. I'm also using Zeno Robroi, and I don't really care about the gold skill from her because I'm running Rudolph End. But I do care about the left-handed hint she gives because that's like the only source of left-handed that I can really get without like serious RNG. And I would rather get the hint from a support card than having to like do a parent run because I hate running parent runs because parent runs are kind of a pain in the butt to try and do. But it looks like the game stopped recording around the time of the first couple turns in the senior year, so hopefully there won't be too much of a disconnect between when I pick up with the recording and when the recording stops for the first half of the video, because yeah. Oh, never mind. No, it seems like it was more so summer of the classic here. Yeah, that, oh my god. See, I wish I could afford MLB support cards, but the only MLB support cards I have are... Okay. My only MLB ones are the ones from either logging in for the half anniversary and the Mihono Bourbon from the Halloween. Oh, and the new, what's her name? The new Guts card we literally just got in the, festival event. I'm blanking on her name, but she gives Winter Runner and, Corner Connoisseur, which is not ideal, but I needed the event bonus, so I'm trying to get to the carrots at the end of the event points. Oh. And yeah, I may have been a little stupid going through 0 stamina cards, but honestly, I was thinking that, like, I would just grab a stamina only from, like, you know, dialogue options and, like, train a little bit of it. Oh, okay. Recording stopped, like, right after the, right after the end of the classic year. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. I can deal with this. I can cope. I can cope. I can cope. Okay, I lied. It wasn't, just after the classic year. It was, like, right before the Kikoka show, and then everything after, like, did not record. And I'm so mad about that. But anyways, on to the second inspiration, and I don't know how this happened. I didn't even know this was possible, but somehow the long S triggered a second time. And while that was really funny to me, because what the heck, it was really annoying. Because I'm trying to run an end closer Rudolph, and I really would have appreciated the end closer spark triggering a second time. So that I could actually have my Rudolph be an end closer and therefore not have to deal with any penalties. I mean, there's not much time left for me to build any more Umas for the elimination round. So I am just going to have to work with this Rudolph because there isn't any more time. At the end of this video, I'll include a little test race with just all of the Umas that I considered bringing. Like, all of the Umas that I built with the intention of, maybe this one will work, maybe this Maya, maybe this Agnes Tachyon, maybe this rice shower, but mostly because I want to see, like, okay, is this Rudolph actually viable? Because I don't know what is it with me, but speed cards be slacking lately. Like, I cannot get speed to cap at all. Okay, I'm sorry about that. At the tail end of that last voiceover, my dogs were going insane. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. But man, I'm low-key scared of a lot of the other people participating. Like, there are some really scary people because we've done a few practice skirmishes while trying to figure out who's gonna work, like, for the tournament. Like, you know, basically just testing builds. Because if you test builds against your own builds, you're gonna be biased, but if you test builds against people who are actually going to be competing, you're not going to be biased. And I deliberately did not put any Rudolphs in, like, for the test matching at all. And I'm not going to. Because I'm deliberately not saying, like, oh yeah. Like, I'm not saying anything about not only that I'm running Symboli Rudolf, but also that I'm running her end. Because the entire point is that it's like, it's supposed to be like, oh, they're gonna see a Rudolph. They're gonna think, oh, you're running her either late or pace. But no. End closer. Her job is to basically aura farm. And then hopefully get top 3. Or top 9, so that I can move on to the next round and hopefully train a better version of her. In fact, as part of my scheming to try and deter people from figuring out who I'm really using as my ace, I posted a red herring Sayuth Sky screenshot from an actual run I attempted. Just for, like, trying to get sparks on a, like, pace Sayuth Sky so that I could maybe run, like, pace Maya or something. Yeah, somehow she got both medium and long S, and I was bewildered by it, so I had to share it. But hopefully it worked as a red herring to make people think, like, oh, maybe you're building Maya, or you know, someone who works with Sayuth Sky as a parent, you know, going down the angling and scheming route. Nope, I'm not. At least not yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll build an angling and scheming McQueen if I have to. But I don't know. I'm out of training power and all that. Oh my god, I'm so mad when I realized Rice Shower never gave Swinging Maestro. That might fuck Rudolph over. Like, I mean, running her end is gonna be nice because she won't have as much of a stamina deficit, like, compared to if I was running her pace or late. Because the entire point of being an end closer is that you just chill in the back until you, like, zoom forward, Secretariat style. But this might actually screw me over that I only have 1 gold recovery. And it's freaking Breath of Fresh Air. Which is, like, one of the worst ones. 'Cause it's like, I've noticed that sometimes Bofa triggers, like, right at the start. I would prefer if, hopefully, Rudolph will be smart and only trigger Bofa on, the final straight when she's, like, aura farming and coming up, like, trying to, you know, trying to win or at least place highly. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm low-key scared, but also excited because this has been really fun trying to, like, because this Rudolph is actually going to be pretty solid for any left-handed medium race that's raining, and luckily the next champions meeting also is, so she won't be completely useless. I might actually be able to use her, and I already have an evil nature built that is perfect for medium races, so that's pretty much, like, I only really have to, like, work towards one more slot for Scorpio Cup, and that slot will be someone who is guaranteed to, like, be my person to gamble on. Like, she'll be the one who I'll, like, gamba. I know there's gonna be so many Festival Rudolphs and Runaway Suzukas for Scorpio Cup. Like, I deliberately am not going front runner because I know someone is going to pick a Runaway Suzuka for this. And it's gonna be fracking awful. Like, here's the thing, Runaway front runners are fun when it's your front runner, but I've noticed, because I play on the Japanese version sometimes, and I have a twin turbo built for Runaway, they burn off stamina quick, so you might as well, like, you almost need, like, 3 gold recoveries for a Runaway to actually be viable on anything more than, like, a mile or a sprint. Which is really funny to me. Oh, man. Honestly, this career kicked my butt, and because I was trying to prioritize some of the bonus stats and also make sure I had a good amount of guts so that I could, like, duel people properly, it took away the slot that could have gone to either a wit card or another speed or power, because I wanted to be able to do, like, you know, 4 speed, 2 power, or 3 speed, 3 power, but Yukino Mijin was kind of a non-negotiable because I needed the guts and the event points. Speaking of guts, I think I might make a dumbass video on a Guts Max, you know, Bakshin frontrunner for Team Trials, just to, like, meme so hard. Here's the thing, against Team Zenith, I would much rather see, like, 5 single circles than a bunch of double circles, because I've come to interpret the game giving me a bunch of double circles as pure and unadulterated bullshit, because every time I've gotten a bunch of double circles on, like, Team Trials or whatever, like Unity Cup, at least for Team Zenith, it's a complete fabrication. Like, you see right there, Bakshin lost. I mean, it's still 1 overall, but, like, I don't trust the circles. The circles is Tazuna lying to me. Like, I don't trust Tazuna at all. I just don't. I don't trust Tazuna. With her little tooltips being like, Toena-san, you don't have enough guts. Like, shut up, Tazuna. Like, oh my god. Also, I'm more than a little cheesed at the fact that I wasn't able to cap out on speed. I mean, it sucks because, you see, Open League requires B or below, which really sucks for me. Because I wish there was a League of Champions meets that was like, you could have it, like, at least A rank. Like, you couldn't have S. And it was just like, kind of like, more meant for meme builds, like, you know, not like the graded league is, like, oh my god. But, oh my god, I'm cheesed because Rudolph fucking whiffed both the semifinals and the finals, and I had to use my dwindling alarm clock collection. Like, I have almost no alarm clocks left because I had been using a whole bunch trying to train for the long CM at the last minute, and I went through like a whole bunch. And it's like, I've come to the new philosophy where if the fuck up happens early in the career, I just abandon it. But if the fuck up happens like late in the career, like after the second inspiration event or during the finals, like during the finale, I will use an alarm clock. If not, the horse's glue. Like, that's just it. Like, I can't. I'm free to play. Like, I don't have the luxury of spending carrots on alarm clocks just to continue. Just one more run, just one more race. Like, no. I can't have the get there artists when it comes to alarm clock usage. And yes, I've been buying them like every time there's a daily sale, but still, like, geez. I could really use, you know, a little more alarm clocks. Like, I mean, I know I'm gonna get a crap ton from the event, but I've already used up a crap ton from the event. I just can't wait till the next time they give out a crap ton of stuff, like freebies. As for skill points, I decided to go with the 2 green skills I would need at their lowest level, plus all of the baby skills that I would need, and then I would later grab the gold versions of what I needed. Yeah. And I decided to go with Rudolph's gold debuff, as well as Intense Gaze, because honestly, a couple of debuffs wouldn't be too bad to use against everyone in the game. And it worked out that I had a lot of hint levels with those, and I wound up going with skills I wouldn't think of going for, but because this is supposed to be a medium end closer Rudolph, I figured, why not? It would be okay to go with this. And yeah, I could have, you know, expanded the little baby skills, like the green skills and everything, but I realized that having another white skill, I think I went with Go with the Flow, would be more beneficial for this Rudolph. And she later turned out to be my now best Rudolph of all time. Which is pretty solid, but not my best Umamusume of all time. Turns out my best Uma of all time, according to the score charts, is a freaking Smart Falcon. When it comes to dirt, I prefer Digiton, because Digiton is amazing. And we're on to the final part of the video, which is the practice race. For basically just testing to see how my Rudolph would do in a situation similar to what would be the likely, you know, further rounds, you know, the 3v3s. Of course, she actually came very close to winning. She came in second. But I was not expecting my rice shower, the one who got a late start, to actually place first right at the end. But this is essentially a proof of like why I want to run and Symboli Rudolf for this. I mean, I might have a little bit more time early in the morning tomorrow to try again and run another Rudolph similar to this. Maybe I'll find a borrow spark that has, you know, and stamina medium somehow. Or at least end in stamina, and I'll just use someone with good power and medium sparks on my side tomorrow once my borrows refresh. But that'll be like a literal last minute attempt before the registration time. And this is just for the elimination round. If I make it any further, I think I'm honestly screwed. Like, genuinely screwed. I don't think I'm making it very far in this. Like, once I figure out the results for whether I moved into the top 9 or not, I will put out this video. Like, this video won't be up until, like, after I figure out if I've progressed further. And then I will make a video, probably about training Rudolph again to try and get a better version of this Rudolph, because I don't know. I mean, I probably shouldn't have put my own evil nature. Oh, look at her aura farming. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put my own evil nature in my practice, but knowing everyone else, probably a lot of us are gonna bring an evil nature. I know I'm gonna bring an evil nature, like, if I make it past the elimination rounds. But, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Please subscribe. That would be very, very nice. Bye-bye. Hi, editing me on the actual day of the, registrations. I trained a better Rudolph and I decided to enter this one instead. I'll say in the description whether or not I made it further, but come on, December Dominator?